Hey everybody, and welcome to the bait shop. I'm doing something fun today. A little while back I made this, and as you can probably tell, it's been popular with the bass. And I kind of stumbled across the color accidentally. I was just messing around with molten core for the first time and liked what came out, but there are some changes I'd like to make to it. So for one, I put the molten core in the cup and then did a very standard thing for a hollow shift powder like that. I did a little bit of black pigment to try and bring the hollow shift out, and then I went and I added watermelon green. Now I would love for this to be a little less gray green and a little more vibrant green. So we are going to, instead of using black at all, we're just going to use straight up watermelon 101 to get a really vibrant green. And if you can see in here, we have got 035 square black flake in there. And we have got two different sizes. I believe we have both sizes of this flake fire in there. I'm trying to pick it apart in my head a little bit because I wasn't recording when I made this, and I didn't write it down, which is a theme this video to a couple videos ago. So I am picking it apart, looking at it, and I do see two different sizes of fire flake, so we're going to go with both of those. And I probably started with 1/8 of a teaspoon of each, so that's another good starting place for us. But we are going to try and replicate this and improve on it a little bit. We're going to be shooting it in 4 different bait styles. We're going to shoot it in more of these whip wads because they are amazing. We're also going to shoot it in the Ned Crawler from Epic Bait Molds, a speed worm style worm, and a drop shot goby leech style worm. Trying to get a good look at the color across different baits, different shapes, different angles, and different densities of plastic, because we'll be using 2 different types of plastic to do this. For the Ned Crawlers and the whip wads, plastic of choice is a white label craw tube from Dead On. And for the worms, it is white label swim bait jerk bait, a nice soft blend that still has a lot of durability. So we're going to start with the creature baits. We're going to start with that cup, get it cooked, get our additives in there, see what the color looks like, and then we're going to shoot it. Because as much as it looks good in the cup, until you see it on the baits, you're just not going to be 100% on what it's going to look like. Let's get the plastic cooking and make some pretty cool looking, what I'm going to call, I think orange sunfish will be the color. Because if we can get this nailed, it's going to be a staple on the Dadfish Tackle website.
Alright, we have got a fresh cup of plastic here. We're going to start off the same way we always do when we're working with a hollow shift powder, and that is to use the powder first. And we're going to go in with only a smidgen, 30 seconds to start us off. And then if we feel the need to bump it up to a 16th, we can add another 30 seconds. But I would rather start light and add it if we need to. Oh man, I had missed working with 8-bit stuff. I've been using some Dead On powders, glow powders, and shift powders, which are good. Don't get me wrong, they're good powders, but nothing combines like 8-bit does. That's it. It's done. It's stirred in. You can see it a little bit on the surface of the plastic here. You can see that orange, but we need to put in our backing color, and really for this color, our body color, our base color. And I don't really know a good drop count yet, so I'm going to start with 10. I know that's not going to be enough, but we're going to start there. That was more like 11 or 12. A little dribble at the end. Alrighty. You can see that orange come out more. I'm going to go ahead and bump us up to 20. And more drops. Now, mind you, typically for full saturation, you're looking at 40 drops. That's not bad, though. That's not bad at all. I think I want to go ahead and bump up 10 more drops. It's still a little more translucent than I would like. Okay, and we're going to peel that little piece that we dipped off. So this is 30 drops. We're going to do a little test here. We're going to let that cool, and then we'll peel it up and take a look at it. Okay, so here's what I'm getting. It's not bad. I would prefer that the polish shift is stronger, so we're going to go ahead and bump that up. And I would prefer a little bit more. We're at 30. We're going to go ahead and jump to 40 drops and another 32nd of a teaspoon of hollow shift. I want a really strong hollow shift like that, almost that bronzing across the skin of the bait. But we're going to zap this for a little bit first. And that brings us to a full 40 on the Watermelon 101 from Lureworks. I do like that. I think that's a good saturation point, good vibrant green. Before I add more hollow shift powder, I think I want to add the flake and kind of see where that puts us. We're going to start with 1/8 of a teaspoon. We'll start with the 16th and we'll see what it looks like. Go ahead and throw that black in there. This is just a plain old square cut black flake. I am thinking that I'm going to want more saturation on that black flake, but I'm going to add each of our colors first and then kind of see where it sits. This is 025 Dead on Fire, which is like a holographic copper. 16th of the 025. And we're going to do a 16th of the 040 as well. To me, flake-wise, that's looking good. Polish shift powder-wise, if I look at the surface of the cup, I don't want to say that's good. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to shoot this, and then if we feel like the saturation's not quite enough, when we run the worms here in a few minutes, we will up the saturation. We've got hot molds, hot injector, and a cup full of hot plastic. I love the look of that on top, but we really have to see the body of the bait with that hollow shift on it. So we're going to let these cool, and we'll get those demolded and take a look at them before we cook our next cup so we know what we need to do recipe-wise.
All right, first demold going on right here. We're going to start with the whip wads. Crack on that. Molds are still pretty hot. All right, tell me what you think real quick, and I'll tell you what I think. I think we need another 30-second of hollow shift powder to get the effect that we want. Sorry. If you couldn't tell, I've got a little bit of a throat, nose, sinus thing going on. You can see the hollow shift just fine, but I want that really saturated. So you can see it, but I want that amount of saturation. So we're gonna bump it. And I'm wondering, you see the differences here. I'm just thinking through this. Let's do the 30, let's add another 30-second and go from there. Part of my brain is thinking, do we want to tone down the green? But once that bronze really starts to take over, it's going to change the tone entirely. So we will get those in the water bath. Because there's part of me that's thinking maybe that green is too vibrant. We're looking for like a very like orange sunfish type look. You know, bluegill colors, something that's going to be good for the ponds. And maybe we need to come in not with a black, but maybe we need to cut it with like 10 drops of green pumpkin. Bring in some more natural colors, but brown it up a little bit. There's part of me that's thinking, just for comparison, let's do another cup of the creature bait plastic, shoot these same baits again with a modified recipe, and see how they look doing just the adjustment on the hollow shift. And then if I think it needs more natural, we can run the worms with the green pumpkin, or run another cup of creature with green pumpkin. But let's just run another cup of plastic and make that change by adding a little more hollow shift and go from there. I went ahead and mixed it, shot it, and here it is. Tell me what you think, because I like that a lot. I feel like the highlight powder, you see it really well, and I also feel like it brought down the vibrantness of the green just enough to get it pretty much where I want it color-wise. Yeah, I like that a lot. I am tempted, because I'm trying to do like a sunfish, like an orange sunfish type color, to do maybe some some blue, a very specific blue. Like to throw some of this in there, but I worry that it would mess with the overall feel of the bait. So what I might do is, with my remelt cups, I might throw that in there. And I don't know if I'll get a chance to do that during this video, or if that will be, you know, something else. But we're gonna run our cup of worm plastic in our Goby style drop shot worm and our speed worm style worm.
Worm plastic is ready to go, and I was thinking about it. It just seems like I should try the green pumpkin method just to see if we get a little more brown and natural, and compare it. It can't hurt, right?
All right, we've got our worms here to demold. Let's take a look at these. Microwave's going. I'm remelting the creature plastic because I want to try the blue flake and just see how it looks. Oh, it didn't come out neat, but here we go. So you can see we still have green, but we have more of that brown, like natural undertone. It's not quite like a green pumpkin orange, but it's also not just like a watermelon orange either. So I have some thinking to do about which of those I like better, and also comparing the colors against each other once they cool. All right, now let's take a look at it in our stealth worm. Got some bubbling on that one and that one. Did not top off my mold well, apparently. Oh, and that one. Not in the world, but there we go. So So I got to compare. I got to think about it and see if I like it better with more of that brown tone or more of the green tone. The worms look good though. The highlight powder looks real good on the round bodies on the worms. Very nice. I'm going to run this other cup and we'll just demold it together. I'm going to add probably, I think this is 040, and that's the only 040 I have, or the only size I have in this. This is this flake. I will probably do a 16th just to see what it looks like. All right, last demold for the video. I've got the remelt of the creature bait with that blue flake added. Now in the cup, it looks pretty good. You can see the blue mixed out through there. It's not super bright, not super crazy looking. So let's see how it looks. I haven't looked yet. This is the Ned Crawlers. Okay. I don't mind that at all. And I think then we're really hitting on those like bright orange sunfish colors, because they're gonna have that natural body color and then that bright orange that's like in the chest and the belly, and then those blue streaks across the gill plates and down the side. So I do like that a lot. I don't know if it's what I want to go with yet. I'm probably gonna consult with guys on our team a little bit on that. Let's take a look at it. Oh, in the whip wads. Oh, well, volunteer here. Okay, I like that. It's very similar to a color I used to make called Sunfish. They don't make anymore. That could be the new one though. I like that a lot. All right, I'm gonna get these in the water bath and then we'll take a look at everything we've made. Here's everything we've got made. These are the two with the green pumpkin added. Here's our first run, second run, and then the run where I added the blue flake. Now you'll probably notice there's more highlight on this, or hollow shift on this than on this, and that's because I combined those two cups. So there's about a 25% less hollow shift in this than there is in this. Here's our first run in the whip wads, second run with the correct amount of hollow shift, and then with the blue flake. I do like the blue flake. I gotta figure it out. Now I'm gonna pass the camera off to myself in another time and place to give you the details on our 1,000 sub giveaway. Giveaway detail time. This is our 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and I'm so grateful to all of you who have subscribed. Thank you for supporting the channel and being there for us. And now we get to give back a little bit. So we're gonna talk about what's in the box, what you need to do to be entered to win the box. In the box, you will find a selection of our jigs and color matched trailers for those jigs, as well as a selection of other soft plastics so that you can use basically any type of approach you want, any soft plastic technique, a Texas rig, a drop shot, a Nico rig, a donkey rig, whatever it is you like to do, there will be a soft plastic in that box that should work for it. Also in the box, to try and support those aspiring bait makers, is a 5-cavity stick bait mold from Bass Tackle. Now, interesting fact about this wonderful little mold, this was my first aluminum injection mold. This is a piece of Dadfish Tackle history, and the winner gets to take that. Along with the mold, 8-Bit Baits and Bait Chuckin' were gracious enough to offer to provide a $100 gift card for the 8-Bit Baits store. And that is all this wonderful stuff you see back here that we have used to make things like this and this. You can do a lot with $100 at the 8-Bit Baits store. So thank you, 8-Bit Baits. Thank you, Bait Chuckin', for contacting me and for offering that. It's amazing. And you take that now and you combine it with this, get yourself a jug of plastic, and you can make some amazing stick baits. So how do you win this box? There's a couple things you got to do. It's super complicated, so I'm going to spell it out. It's not complicated. You got to be subscribed, and then you got to leave a comment on this video. And in the comment, I need you to do two things. Say, I'm in, period. That's what the random comment selector is going to look for, is that phrase, I'm in. And they're going to grab that, and that'll be the comment that's selected for the winner. Next to that, in the same comment, I need you to put your favorite product from the Dadfish Tackle website. That could be Black and Blue Imitators, Electric Plum Nedleys. What that's going to do is tell me what your favorite thing is from our website so that I can make sure you get that thing in the box. Whether it's a soft plastic or a jig, that'll tell me the color you want and the style you want, and I can make sure that one of the things that goes in that box is the thing that you want the most from Dadfish Tackle. And that's it. It's pretty simple to enter. I'm in your favorite product. On November 14th, in 2 weeks from when this video goes live, we are going to select a winner. We're going to use a comment selector. It's going to select a random comment. That person will win. I will respond to their comment. Congratulations, you've won. They will have 2 weeks to contact me to let me know where to ship the box, okay? If the first winner doesn't contact me within 2 weeks from November 14th, when we select the winner, then at the end of November, we will select a new winner. I want to get this box out to somebody as quickly as possible with all this lovely bait, this mold, and that gift card from 8-Bit. So real quickly, be subscribed, comment. That's it. The directions are going to be in the description as well if you want to read over them. It's pretty simple. Get in there, comment. Thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed this video where we made those green or those orange sunfish. I'm really pleased with how those turned out. And I just appreciate you all so much. Thank you for being here, and I will catch you all next time.